Welcome back to another Bushman family video. I'd like to introduce myself because we have a lot of new subscribers around here and I just want them to know what my channel is about. So my name's Libby. I am the mom of the Bushman family. Back here you can see Porter and Bailey is playing on the ground. Oh, there they are. We do a lot of family content around here. I talk about food, fun things I do with my kids and my family, and budgeting. And budgeting is my favorite topic, so that's what we're going to talk about today. So with the year 2020, our budget was a little different than it had been in the past. My husband has a regular 40-hour week job. He gets a paycheck every 2 weeks, very standard. So that is very easy to budget. So we do a monthly budget and all of our expenses come from that. Well, then in the year 2020, I got a part-time job and I have a side hustle. And then we unfortunately got COVID. So I have been donating plasma every once in a while, and that also brings in extra income for our family. So I have 3 different sources of income. Well, my part-time job is also sort of a seasonal thing, and so right now I'm not working in that job. But that also means my income from that job varied. So I could work between 20 hours a week and 28 hours a week. And depending on those weeks, I would work more or less. But that means my income was varied. Then my other side hustle is super varied. I could work a ton during a week, or I could work very little. And then plasma. Plasma, I can only do 2 times a week, but most weeks I did once, and other weeks I did none. So for the last couple of weeks I haven't been donating plasma. I went, but their system was down. So anyway, so my 3 income sources are all different week by week. So it's been really difficult for me since probably the end of September. So really October's budget, to figure out our budget because my income varied, and it varied between an extra $300 to an extra $1,300. So it is a huge variation. So I went and I thought about how can I set budgets up for the year 2021. So I budget not weekly. I should budget weekly. I budget monthly. So I went back for the year 2020 and I did averages. So I averaged our income. I averaged how much we spent on food. I averaged how much we spent on gas. And then I averaged our fixed incomes because we changed, our utility bill fluctuates a little, but we changed cell phone providers and got a lower rate. And then we also, sorry, Porter's waving in the background. We also refinanced our house, so our mortgage came down. So I went through and averaged our fixed income, our fixed expenses. And then I also have one category in my budget called other. So that is the gamut. Car insurance is in our other. We bought a chest freezer that came out of our other. What else comes? Oh, if we go and do like
rec center.
The rec center came out of our other. Or like if we go to a trampoline park with the kids, that comes out of our other budget. So I went through and averaged the last 12 months, so 2020. And granted, 2020 was different for everybody. But I would say my food budget went up way more than I thought it did. And my other budget went up. Gas, however, that went down. And our fixed expenses went down as well. So I averaged our monthly income, and then I decided to average the rest. So for the year 2020, our averages for food was $723 a month, which is $300 more than I budget. I normally budget $400 for food a month. So it made me realize we're way over on that. So maybe for the year 2020, we split the difference. So I have budgeted for the month of January $550 for food. Then our gas budget, I normally budget $100 a month for our one car that we have. Well, in the year 2020, on average, we just spent $86 a month on gas. So I feel like our $100 budget gives us a little buffer, and it's pretty good for gas for our car. Then my other budget. Normally, I just budget $100 in our other category. Well, in the year 2020, our other category averaged $406. That is a $300 difference. That's huge. And that's like our food budget was a $300 difference. So I talked to my husband and we decided to do a happy medium, and I'm looking at my budget, and so our other account is going to have $250. So budget $550 for food, $100 for gas for our car, and $250 for our other. So then our fixed expenses, our mortgage, our cell phone, our internet bill, and our utilities are all fixed, right? They come, I guess our utility could be a little varied, but fixed as in every month I have to pay for a mortgage. Every month I have to pay for gas and water. Otherwise we don't have those things. So that fixed came to $1,603. So our fixed income, our fixed expenses, our fixed mortgage came out to $2,818. So I want to roll that back a little. I want to be able to put more towards our savings goals. If you've watched some of our other videos, you know Austin's saving for a truck. And we have we are doing a savings for a big trip for our family when our kids are a little bit older. So we have savings for that. So we have two big categories of savings, and I want to be able to dedicate more of our monthly income to those things. So we are going to roll back food. It's going to be $550. Gas will be $100, so that's $650. And then our other category will be $250. So if I can do my math right, so $900 of our monthly income will go towards food and gas. And then our fixed income is about 16. So 16 plus 9 is what, Porter? What's 16 plus 9?
16 plus 9.
I'm awful at math. Do you know what it is?
25.
25. So that brings my average down $300 a month. So that way we can put that $300 into those other categories. So yes, my income fluctuates and varies, but we also have a savings and emergency account. So the months that are really low on my income, we can dip into that savings and live off of it. But when I'm budgeting, I can budget on the $2,500 a month income, and that way we can never go too far into the red, but some months we can save a lot. So I would suggest that if you have a variable income, do the law of averages. Go back 2 months, go back 3 months, see what you spend on things and average it out. And then try to stick that to your budget. Try to live off of that so that you're never in more debt, that you can have savings goals, and then you can have an emergency fund for your family. So that way you can feel more peace and comfort when your income varies. Anyway, I hope this helps. If you like more videos like this from our family, please hit the like and subscribe button. I'm so excited to see new faces around here, and I hope you enjoy our content. We hope you have a wonderful day.